Hey, what's going on, y'all? Caesar Stone Man rolling again. So in today's video, this one's on self-help, man. Keep your head up, King. Don't let your crown slip. That's what this video's on. Don't let your crown slip. You know, man, in life, there's so many things that bog us down, that burden us, that hold us to a worse version of ourselves. And you know, as someone who's in the spirit realm, Satan is the one. Satan is the adversary. That's what the Satan means in Hebrew, the adversary. Satan's the one who's trying to hold us back, who's trying to pull us into feeling down, who's trying to pull us into feeling negative like he is. You know, God is the positive one, Satan is the negative one. And Satan's trying to drag us down, man. Satan's trying to bring us into negativity and alignment with his negative realm. That's how he increases in power. And so as we live this life, as we're going about our day-to-day journey, there's going to be events, there's going to be things that we encounter, there's going to be things we experience that drag us, that feel to be pulling us into a more negative version of who we are. And that's when, you know, I'm on a college campus right now. You got some people walking with their head up high, kings, brother. And you got some people heads down low. And what's happening? Their crowns are slipping. So I'll start with this, man. We are sovereign wills in human bodies, bro. We are spirits that get to command and control this human kingdom. You know, think about it. You got an immune system. That's your defense forces. You know what I mean? You got walls. That's your skin. You got a brain that thinks. That's your kingdom. That's your palace up there, man. That's your mind palace. That's where you do all your planning, coordinating, strategizing. You know what I mean? We are a walking kingdom. And listen, a kingdom's got a king. You know what I mean? And that's us. Kings, queens, whoever you might be. You know, don't let your tiara slip. But seriously, the saying goes. You know what I'm saying? We are all walking kingdoms, sovereign wills, sovereigns out here. And we have to make sure that as we go about our day, we're keeping our head up. You know what I mean? We're keeping that positive attitude and that we're maintaining our state of mind that keeps us in power over ourselves. Because you start letting negative powers influence you. You start letting this negative spirits, negative events, and experiences influence you. You start to align with that negativity and become just like it. You start to act negative. You start to feel negative. You start to be negative. And when you become negative, you start to influence others to become negative. And you're a virus in the system. You know what I'm saying? You're something that's depreciating and hurting not only your own kingdom, but other kingdoms. And this I want to talk specifically to men because, you know, when we start letting our crown slip, it gets dangerous. You know what I mean? When we start losing control of our kingdom, when we start falling into disarray, again, it becomes dangerous for us and those around us. You know, for men, the suicide rate is so high because we keep that shit locked inside. We keep that negativity within us and we don't express it out. Again, we let that crown start slipping. We start putting our head down, you know what I mean? When experiences start to bog us down and we feel like we got no other options, we take the quickest option out, the main option out, that is the option out of life. That's not what God designed for us. That's not what God has in store for us. That's not what God has planned for us. God has planned for us to keep our head up high. The infinite love has for us to feel that infinite love and to stay aligned with that infinite love. And listen, the world around you, everything around your kingdom can be falling apart. Even the inside, you know what I mean, this body, the kingdom of our body can be falling apart. But at the end of the day, the personal kingdom of our spirit, the personal kingdom of our sovereign will can always have its head held high and can always be above the chaos that surrounds us. You know, in the word, it counsels us to be in this world, but not of it, to be above it through the power of love, and to be of it with the power of love that is God. So again, this is all about keeping our head up, you know what I mean, and not being bogged down by the tragedies and the negative experiences that are always around us. You know what I mean, especially as men, we will have things that come our way left and right. You know, maybe you're trying to get a girl, you're trying to spit some game and talk up a girl, and you know, you're not getting the responses that you're looking for. And man, you start letting that crown slip. You're like, man, you start letting it maybe affect how you look at yourself. Am I not worth this? Am I not worth that? Do I have to do this? What do I got to do to try and man, you know what I'm saying? You start getting in your head, getting self-conscious. We have to remember that at the end of the day, who we are, as long as we are always on that constant improvement journey, as long as we are always, you know, it says in the word, circumcising our heart, as long as we're always trying to stay in alignment with our best self, with love itself. When we do that, we are on path and on track to being our best self. We got nothing to worry about. You know what I mean? When we encounter difficulties, be that with a girl, be that with our job, be that with our schooling, be that with our personal relationships in general, you know, we should always keep in mind that this is something that is exterior to me. This is without me. Within me can always be secure and confident. You know what I mean? It's like, You go to a job interview and you get standoffish, people not receiving you. You can go, okay, so maybe there were some things I did wrong that I can check myself on. Maybe I didn't come dressed correctly. Maybe I didn't, have the best things to say or whatever it might have been. You check yourself on that, and then you go, okay, well, I can improve those things in the future. I'll do better next time, and you keep it pushing. You keep your crown up top. You know what I mean? You're not slipping, looking down like, man, dang, I did. And listen, maybe we have a moment like that, a moment to process and experience these things, but you don't stay in this mode. You don't stay with your head down. You know what I mean? You utilize that moment as an ability and inspiration, motivation to do better in the future. You don't keep your head down and stay down and out and down for the count. You know what I mean? Again, this is about picking ourselves up, getting back in the game, not staying knocked down and knocked out. And so again, it's all about keeping our crown up, keeping our crown on top, dealing with situations, going through the experiences of life without letting it drag us down, experiencing a negative event and not letting it detract from our inner positivity. That's really the cheat code to constantly being on a win streak. You know what I mean? And when you're on retention, fellas, this is all the more easier because you have so much power within you that you can always just go within and check yourself like, hold up, nah, bro, I'm good. I got power on me. You know what I'm saying? And when you have power on you, you're not constantly seeking power from outside yourself. You're not constantly looking outside yourself for validation, for confirmation, for someone to try and accept you because you accept yourself internally just due to the fact you're taking care of yourself. Obviously, you accept yourself. So really, that's it for this video, y'all. I just wanted to make sure that y'all are aware and of mind that through this life, we're going to be experiencing negative things, but we shouldn't let those negative things affect us in such a substantial way where we're losing control of our kingdom. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they experience something negative and they start to align with that negativity. And that negativity starts to control the way they act. You know what I mean? Someone's driving in traffic, someone cuts them off, and now they're, man, and now the rest of the day, they're angry. They're in bad spirits. And now they're lashing out at other people. You know what I mean? Taking that anger, taking that bad attitude out on other people. It spreads like a virus, bro. You know what I mean? And when you start acting out of negativity, you're no longer in control. Those emotions, those negative emotions, those negative feelings now have control over you. You don't let your crown slip, brother. And you got someone else sitting on your throne. I swear, man, you got to take control back. You got to take control back again. And you got to reassert your power on the throne. You got to say, hold on, no. I'm making this decision for myself. I'm not just going to lash out negatively. I'm going to be in self-control right now. One of the fruits of the spirit, you know what I mean? A fruit that you are in control of yourself. Self-control. A fruit that you are in good spirits, you know what I mean? Being able to show love instead. Show love unto yourself by kicking that negativity out and reasserting yourself. Don't be listening to those negative advisors around you. You mean these negative spirits, the demons and gremlins and Satan trying to pull you off your path with negativity. Stay aligned and on track with the Lord Most High. And that is love itself. Always showing love. When you're showing love, that's how you know it's a good check. Check with the fruits of the spirit. Love, gentleness, kindness, self-control, all those things. That's how you know that you're on the throne and you're in power over your life. All right, y'all. Again, I hope this video, that's it for the video. I hope this video enlightened, illuminated your day, you know what I mean? Helped shed some light on the fact that it's easy to lose control of our kingdom when we start giving ear to negativity. But when we have the power of positivity with us, we are asserted and powerfully on our own throne. And that crown cannot slip. So don't let your crown slip, fellas. Stay on track, stay aligned with love. All right, take care, y'all. Peace.